Hello, and welcome to another science session with Brimbank Libraries. My name's Scott, and I'm here with my fairy assistant Cosmo, who as usual has worn his best bow tie for the occasion. And today we're going to show you how to perform a really cool experiment with water, a plastic bag, and some really sharp pencils. Now, some of you, I'm sure, have used water bombs before. Now, I'm a big fan of water bombs. I love throwing them at people. Not so keen on having them thrown at myself. But if you've ever filled up a balloon with water, you'll know that even the tiniest hole in it can make it just pop all over you and you get water everywhere. Well, the experiment we're going to do today, we'll do something similar, except we're going to be able to put our pencil right through a full bag of water without any of the water leaking out. Now, I had to play with a water balloon earlier to see if I could do that with a water balloon, and it went a little bit like this. As you can see, it didn't go too well. I might as well have thrown the water balloon at myself. But today we're going to fill a bag up with water and we're going to put pencils right through it, and we're not going to spill any. So to get started, we're going to need a few things that you should have around the house. Firstly, you're going to need a plastic Ziploc bag like this one that you can seal at the top. You'll also need a plastic tub like this or a bowl to catch any water that you might spill. You want to be careful not to get any on the carpet or on anything electronic around the house, because that could be dangerous. You'll also need several pencils. I've got some coloured pencils here, and you want them to be nice and sharp, like this one. You can see that it's quite pointy, so give them a sharpen beforehand. If they're blunt, the experiment won't work. And finally, you'll need some water. You can use water from the tap, or you can fill up a bottle like I have here, and you can use that. Alright, so if you've got all these things, we can get started. So, grab your bag, take your water, and pour it into your bag. Well, you don't like the sound of that, do you, buddy? Or maybe he's just thirsty. Hey? Well, I'll give you a bowl of water afterwards. Now, you want to take your bag and seal it along the top so that no water will get out the top. Like this. And then when you hold your bag up, you can see it's full of water. Now, you might want to let a little bit of air out of the bag. It can make it easier to handle, so I'm going to do that with mine. Just squash the bag down a little bit so it's easier to handle. And then we've got the bag here. All it's missing is a goldfish. Now, holding your bag above the plastic container, that's quite important. Grab your pencil, nice sharp one, like this, and, oh, is it going to explode all over me? No, I think this will work. I know this will work. Take your pencil and push it through the bag and out the other side. And look at that. Not even a drop has come out. You can see that the pencil has stuck into the bag, and we can actually come in there and see it's completely through. It's wet on the end because it went through the water, but no water's leaking out. Well, let's try with another pencil. So make sure we get another nice sharp one. This yellow one's nice and sharp, and let's push this one through. Let's push it through on a weird angle, and there we go, a second one. That's pretty cool. Let's go for a third. Yoink, straight through. Why not a fourth? I've got a nice sharp blue one. Look at that. It's just, they've gone straight through. You can even see them in the water, and not a drop of water has been spilt. Now, of course, if I pull a pencil out, water's going to go everywhere. So if you want to do that, do it somewhere where it's safe to do it. But as you can see, at the moment, there's no danger of that happening. Now, why? Why has that happened? The reason that it works like this is because the plastic bag is made of a material called polyethylene. And polyethylene is very, very flexible. And it's made up of all these tiny little molecules. Now, molecules are a very tiny little thing. It's like the building blocks of just about everything. It's made up of lots of those, and when you push your pencil through, It's like pushing it through spaghetti. It just moves the molecules out of the way and the pencil goes right in between them. And because it's going in between them, they go closely around the pencil as it goes through and form a seal. So you can see that even though there's a hole in the bag, the plastic has gone right around the edge of the pencil and completely sealed it. Now a balloon, like the one that I exploded all over myself earlier, is made out of latex or rubber, and it's a different kind of material, and it doesn't have the same flexibility in being punctured that something like this does. So you can take your bag, you can put as many pencils through it as you like. Just be careful. If your pencil's blunt, it might make a hole and it might spray out. And of course, if you pull one of your pencils out, water is going to go everywhere. So now I know you want to do that because I really want to do that. So take it outside or make sure you've got a big bowl, because when you pull your pencil out, something like this is going to happen. But as you can see, it's leaking everywhere now. Luckily, I've got my bowl there to catch all the water. Anyway, I hope you've had fun with this experiment. Cosmo and I have enjoyed it, and I think Cosmo wants a glass of water now. He's looking thirsty. If you have, we'd love to hear how you went with our pencil bag full of water experiment, and we'll see you next time.